California is facing a very severe drought. The climate in the last few years is the warmest since records were kept. Back in the 19th century. We got our hands full. We have the water bond, Proposition 1, that almost 70% of the people supported. Today, we're getting $50 million from the federal government. We have the Secretary of the Interior. We're working together. This is complex, difficult stuff. Managing to protect our fish and wildlife and our vegetation, our water flows, and to support our farmers and the great economic activity that they engage in.
So today I'm pleased to announce that we'll be bringing $50 million to respond directly to drought across the West. That fund, those funds will largely enable the Bureau of Reclamation to work with water districts and water users to increase their efficiency and the conservation of available water. We would not have this money that we are announcing today if it was not for the efforts of Senator Feinstein and members of the California congressional delegation to help the rest of the country recognize the situation that we have here in the West with drought impacts. So it's a big deal for California. The major portion of this funding will come to the state of California, specifically $29 million to the Central Valley Project for water conveyance, for science, for environmental needs, and habitat restoration. We will be continuing to partner closely with the agricultural community and our colleagues at the USDA and the National Resources Conservation Service to improve efficiency of agricultural water use in the state to make sure that it's being used smart to begin with. And we additionally have $9 million for competitive grants, and they will be matched on a local basis for conservation, reuse, recycling programs, and another $5 million working in concert with local communities for drought response and comprehensive drought plans, because you can't put your head in the sand and say this is going to go away. You have to plan for it. And so we want to help those communities plan, work in conjunction with them to do that. Almost $90 million for more water smart programs on recycling and reuse. $277 million for California water projects, specifically for restoration and operations.